Hello everyone, we're here in Zurich at the Legalcommunity Awards 2025. It's a special edition since tonight we celebrated the work of in-house counsels, in-house teams, and private practice firms in Switzerland. So let's hear some of the voices from the protagonists at the event.
So, am I optimistic for the IPO season 25-26? Had you asked me this question in 24, I would have said I was very optimistic for 25. We got a lot of inquiries and actually also quite a few mandates. Now it looks like most of the IPOs will move into 26. There are a couple of matters ongoing. So let's see, I'm optimistic for 26 and hopeful that we'll bring a few deals over the finish line this year.
So the distinct advantage of being a boutique firm in 2025 is that we can balance out, let's say, the lack in staff we have with artificial intelligence. Our firm uses, for instance, Harvey. So we, in terms of manpower, can certainly compensate that while keeping our agility, flexibility, and our hands-on approach. And we don't have any pressure to cover any types of overheads.
In terms of how to approach a big and complex M&A deal, one of the key aspects for a successful deal and for advising the clients properly as a lawyer is certainly understanding the target's business, the value driver of the target business, and on top of that, certainly also the goals of the client for the transaction. What are the contemplated synergies? What are the contemplated post-closing integration aspects in order to know as a lawyer how to approach a deal and where to focus in terms of due diligence and in terms of risk also, in order to make sure that the client is prepared not only in the share purchase agreement or transaction documents, but also in terms of protection going forward.
Leadership for lawyers is especially important to remember your two roles. One is, being an enabler of the business, so you're going to understand the business and be very inspirational with the business people and also with the legal people and the compliance people. But that's really a supporting role and an enabling role. Fundamentally different, of course, is you're also guardian of the company. So that's the other leg of a GC, where you, of course, have to be much more stern and principled and values based. And that's really combining the two is really what it's all about. And I think in that sense, that's are the two most important roles. And in terms of leadership, I think you have to be yourself in the end of the day. You can't choose a leadership. I prefer to do a lot of empathy with high standards, high professionalism. I think that's the best combination, and in that way inspire people and bring the company forward.
So I think that to have worked in different continents is extremely helpful, because I had the opportunity to work with different cultures, face different regulatory systems and different challenges. So that, of course, is very helpful in every challenge that I need to face today, because it's the experience that I've gained throughout my career in different places.
I think what is truly important is to grasp the need of your client, and occasionally also beyond the initial scope of the matter the client seeks help from you with. That extends to things like structuring a deal, tax aspects of a deal, intellectual property aspects of a deal, things that you may not have thought in the very beginning or inception of the matter, where perhaps the client approached you with a corporate law question or a specific transaction that they wanted to conduct with you.
I think the biggest challenge is that we really can leverage the know-how and experience which we have globally within the 700 members of the legal function, and we do the best to proactively advise the business on legal topics.
So the biggest motivation for in-house counsel, I think, in doing a good job is making sure that they're a good partner for the business or to the business, and making sure that their business needs are met, that we are a source of information when they need it, that they can rely on us for whatever their business needs are, and making sure that we advance those goals for them.